Hello and welcome back to another beautiful day on Ellyrian. Yeah, I'm super happy to be back as always, and I'm happy you're here. So, what do I have planned for you today? You may be asking. Yeah, we look at this beautiful lobby of the Labay. We did so much work on stream, and it looks so good in here. You know, we got so much from, just these nice oranges matching with the dark oak, the spruce. We got some gold in here because we're bougie like that. All the way down to Adela's cushions. I linked her video in the last episode for how to make those near the end. And yeah, this place looking fantastic, looking very high end for a restaurant and hotel. And because we're trying to get all the people that are coming through our little area here of Crescent Bay, they'll dock here, and this is more like a crossroads between, here and probably the capital, which will be somewhere over there, over yonder, and eventually we'll get there. But this is kind of like what I'm thinking, super high end. This is where everybody wants to stay before moving on to the big city. So, because, Crescent Bay here is going to be quite large, but it's not super big. It's not Metropolis style. But we need to finish this up today, and what I'm thinking is that I can get this whole thing done today, right? It's going to be a lot of time lapse, but we're going to get it, because a lot of this up here is going to be bedrooms. All of it's going to be rooms. So what we're going to have to do is I'm probably going to loop this around. We'll probably have like a little seating area for, just why not? And then this will be more or less hallway. And then we'll have, a few bedrooms, probably 3-4 bedrooms. We could probably fit a fourth one right there, or a third. And then we are going to go up a floor, do the same exact thing. So it's really just copy paste for the most part. And, that's kind of boring to watch. So we're going to do that in time-lapse wise while I read you all of the lore. Yeah, we put together a ton of lore for this. I have it all written down. And yeah, so without further ado, let's continue work on the Labay here in Crescent Bay. So one of my big objectives is to make sure that there is a storyline for everything here in Ellyrian. I want everything to have a background. I want people. I want their age. I want how many kids they have. What is the life that they lived? Because eventually I would love to make an adventure map out of this place. Something that you guys can come on and, do a little playthrough, do quests, meet the people, stuff like that. So we have the Labay. The Labay is owned by the Almance brothers, Bob and Rawl. Rawl takes care of the books, and Bob is the face of the company because he has no arms. Rawl is 42 and is married to Karen. Bob is 38, he is single, and has one kid, Peter. Peter is 17. He is single and has a love interest of Annalisa. And then we have Rawl's kids. He has 3 kids with Karen, Petal, who is 4, and her twin, Sophia, who is also 4, and their older brother David, who is 19. Annalisa, we actually broke down into her own story, but we'll go ahead and go through with that. Eventually, we will have a whole separate. It's gonna get really interesting with Annalisa. So Annalisa is 19. She's female. She's from Zephram, a pirate nation. Her father was out plundering the seas of Crescent Bay. She did not agree with the lifestyle of being a pirate. She committed the ultimate treason against Zephram Nation and her father. She sent a letter to the Crescent Bay Navy, tipping them off to her father's doings. Once a conflict had started, she hopped overboard and swam to shore, wandering the streets of Crescent Bay for a few days. Walking past the Labay, Bob Almance took notice of her looking cold, hungry, and defeated. Bob offered her a warm meal and a room to stay at the Labay. So that's kind of how, Peter met her, just from, Peter working around everything. And then, they bumped into each other a few times, and they're not dating, they're just love interest at this point. And then we move on. Alrighty, so quite some time has passed in between these clips. Yeah, so I went and I did those beautiful time lapses you just saw. But the next one, we went through and we did the kitchen. We did all of this area back here, our restaurant area. But I did it in such a chaotic way. It made it horrendous to try to edit. So I'm just going to do a grand reveal. And so here we go. I do have more storyline, by the way, but we'll get into that at a later date. First changes you might have seen is that I changed all of these to dark oak trapdoors. I think it pulls, you know, the eyes were being pulled way too much to these planters. So that gives it a little bit more balance, I think. And, you know, that was a decision we made on stream. And we honestly did the whole kitchen and, you know, restaurant area all on stream. So let's go take a look at this beautiful area. So as you see, this place turned out so fantastic. I am so happy with it. It looks fantastic. We did this on stream, and as you notice, there is no kitchen done, but that's okay. That's what we're going to be doing next. We're going to be doing the kitchen and the bedrooms. So those are simple areas. We're going to be doing the kitchen together, and we're going to do one bedroom together. Then I'll just copy paste the bedroom because there's only 4 of them. So it's not too bad. So we'll do the kitchen, the bedrooms, and then we actually have Annabelle's room. So, or sorry, Annalisa's. And we're going to put her in a storage closet, and I'll explain that later. So as you see, you know, we got this beautiful design, definitely not COVID friendly. We got a lot of things really close to each other. I didn't know what to do with this extra space, and we didn't need lights. I was going to put some more, you know, lanterns or glowstone in there, but I thought it would draw the eye way too much, you know, to the planter itself. So I took them out and, you know, just replaced it straight across, you know, with some coarse dirt and these beautiful trapdoors. And everything in here looks very good. I am debating whether or not, and let me know what you think down in the comments about this. I'm thinking that, you know, we should try doing some dark oak stairs instead of the spruce. It would match really well with these trapdoors. And we also use dark oak in our lobby area if we come take a peek out here. So as you see, we use dark oak there, and it looks really good. It contrasts really well with the ceiling and all the other blocks we use. And here, I think it just blends in too much, right? Because it's the same color as the ceiling, so I think that gives us some problems. But we can play around with that next time. Just let me know what you think down in the comments if we should try that or not. You know, we got a bunch of paintings in here. We got some bigger tables. I mean, this place is very picturesque. It looks really good. It looks like a proper restaurant, right? You know, something that's high end and you would definitely want to come to when you come to the city of Crescent Bay. So the Della Labay and Crescent Bay is the place to be. So with all of this said, you know, you've already seen all this in the time lapse, but honestly, it looks so good. I'm so happy with it. We definitely need some decorations up in here, but we'll worry about that at a future date. I want to go ahead and get this started though. This is a little sneak peek because what I'm thinking is we'll do this brown carpet and then we'll do this nice master bed. We'll make a big bed frame and make it 3 beds wide, you know, make this grand thing and put some banners on it, you know, because this is a high-end hotel, very high-end. So, you know, that's what we're trying to portray. We also need lights in the ceiling we have on the first floor, but that's just more copy paste than anything. I mean, we're going to use the same design, you know, where we have some glowstone, these trapdoors, a little bit gold, trim them out with some stairs, nothing fancy, or nothing new, I should say. This is definitely fancy, but nothing new. So we'll get that underway. Let me go get some resources, and we'll get started on, let's say, the bedrooms first. Hey, so I was looking for some sea pickles, and I found some buried treasure map. Yeah, I found, you know, I was out here in the sea, and, you know, just looking around trying to find some sea pickles. I'm not generally sure where sea pickles spawn. Probably coral reefs, stuff like that is what I'm gonna guess. But let's take a look. How close are we? We are not close at all. Okay. I guess we're close enough to be registered somewhat on the map. We're off the map, but close enough for it to say that we're near it. So it's really not that bad. So maybe next episode we'll go take a look at this. Heck yeah, I've never done a buried treasure map, so I'm pretty excited about that actually. So, yep, here's Ellyrian, or here's Crescent Bay, I should say. We're not very far out. I don't have many rockets, so I'm just gonna use a couple. You know, go on out and try to see if I can find something, because sea pickles look a lot like candles if you place them down. I saw it on, you know, one of the villages that I raided on another, you know, on another map, but it turned out and it looked really nice. And I was really like excited for it. I thought we had some, but clearly not. right, that is not sea. So sea pickles are not in rivers. They are not river pickles, are they? Alrighty, first things first, we need a door, but first we need to get rid of this, right? Take that, we're gonna replace it with some brown wool if my colorblind eyes can see it. There we got some brown wool, and we'll go like that. So there we go. See that? I mean, it's not the same texture height, but it works and it looks really nice. Technically, I could get away without using any carpet. I could just use wool, but it's cheaper to use carpet, just by a little bit. You know, it's a third cheaper, technically. So we're saving resources doing it this way. And honestly, the more I can save, honestly, the better. Because these sheep are very expensive, not gonna lie. It took me quite a while to breed up the sheep and to, you know, I don't have cross coloring. So it had to be brown sheep or white sheep. I could have done it from white wool, but you know, not about that life. That's a lot of, you know, cocoa powder. But anyhow, so I got some materials together, and at first it might look like a simple, you know, style that we're gonna go for. So first off, let's go ahead and make a red bed. Let's make 3 of them. 1, 2, and 3. We'll place those right in the center of this little space. 1, 2, 3. We'll take our, where are they? They are over here in our chest. We got some dark oak logs. We're gonna make a kind of a generic grand bed, right? So we're gonna go one like that. Grab some slabs if I can grab everything. Goodness gracious me. We'll grab that. I guess we'll just grab it all. I can fit it all in my inventory, so why not? That's all the things I want. So we'll go like so, grab some slabs. I'm sure you've seen beds like this before, but I love the red with the brown. This brown floor looks really good with everything. It really pulls together this. Then we'll switch over to some fences. Come up by 2 on each corner. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then I'll go ahead, slap around some trap doors, fill in the center with string, so right about here, and then top it with some red wool. And just like that, we'll slap that there. And what I'm thinking is we'll come up by 1, drop a lantern, and here, let's grab our brown wool, and we will grab some stairs. If we slap this down, we'll break this, break here, put that little stair, and there we go. And where the sea pickles come in is I was hoping that we could put some underneath, because they kind of look like candles in a way, and I really like the way they look. So we'll add those later on once I find some. It's gonna take me a little bit of exploring, and that's fine. I enjoy exploring, but you know, time is limited for me right now. For making this episode, I have put a lot of time into this episode. I mean, we're talking like 10 plus hours. Probably more, way more actually, including streams. I've done 2 streams, so we're talking probably 15 to 20 hours so far. And so, you know, we need to make this a wrap, and you guys haven't had an Ellyrian episode in like 3-4 weeks. So, you know, we need to make this happen. And what I'm thinking for the corners, it's getting a little crowded back there, and this might not look good, but we're gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna come down just like so, all the way down on each corner. We're gonna obviously fill this one in. I guess like so. That'll work. Why not? And I'll do that in each corner. I will drag. Yeah, we're gonna connect the posts and then probably give it, you know, a little edging to it. So yeah, that looks really nice. So, but we got all this extra room, right? So what I'm thinking is we can put some bookshelves here. We'll do 1, 2, and tear it down. We'll fill that in. And we'll do the same on that side. Yeah, that'll cover that beam a little bit, which is fine. We'll still know it's there because we'll show the top one. And then on this side, I'm thinking we'll put a desk. So what we can do is just a very simple one. We'll do 1, 2, 3, right? I think 3, maybe 4. Let's do 4. You know, this is a grand place. You need a big desk. These are important people doing important work. Sure. So we'll go like that. And 1, I guess we'll do it like this. We'll do an open desk, and I should have some slabs. Yes, I do. And 1, 2. And on the side, we could do some hidden lighting, and just like so. Cool. And any lighting, we'll test it all out because these lanterns really don't put off too much light. I'll put some underneath the carpet. That's another beautiful thing about that. So all the lighting will be easy to hide. So I'm gonna go get some bookcases and some lanterns. Alrighty, and there we go. We got our desk. We have our bookcases in. We got the grand bed. You know, I'm thinking we might put a painting there, but honestly, I don't think it needs it. I think this is just, you know, a relaxed space. It doesn't need too much craziness. You know, we got the carpet. It feels, you know, warm, comfortable. I like it. It looks really nice. And basically, I'm just going to copy paste this to the next 3 rooms. But yes, that's where I'm going to end it for today. Yes, I said we were going to do the other things, but, you know, I'm going to leave that for the next episode. I'm going to leave you guys in suspense. So I hope you enjoyed this beautiful episode. So much got done. The Labay is stunning now. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. We'll probably do one more episode finishing it up, but that won't be next episode. That'll be in the future. I'm not even going to tell you what's going to be the next episode. You're just going to be curious, in suspense. But until then, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.